Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Sita's Budgeting Journey. I'm Maria, aka Sita, and on my channel I'll be cash stuffing envelopes, completing fun savings challenges, and I will also document my journeys towards financial freedom. So if any of this interests you, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads as I navigate my way towards a debt-free life and learn to budget for my future. So let's get started. In today's video, I have some Happy Mail. Yes, I am so excited, and you guys know how much I love to receive Happy Mail. So we have two packages today, and I was actually expecting both of these. So let's get started. We're going to open this one here first. And look what I'm using. All right, let's see. Yes, guys, it worked. Well, every time I get to the end, it messes up a little, but that's okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, this is from TNL Budgets, and I am not going to show this because it has my shipping information, but it says, "Thank you so much. Enjoy your savings challenge. Have an amazing savings journey." Oh, how cute. Yes. Okay, this is a savings challenge, and I bought it because I thought it was so cute. And unfortunately, listen, look at this. This is no fault of hers. My mail person, I believe it was, I'm not sure, they switch, but stuffed it in my mailbox and folded the envelope and completely messed it up. But I figured this was going to happen, but that's okay. It's a 1,500 Christmas savings challenge, and you can scratch as many as you want each week. So this one is super cool. And look, guys, isn't this cute? It comes with an envelope. So I really like this. Now, because I'm already saving for Christmas, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do the scratch offs or if I'm going to continue to save just, by crossing out the amounts. I think the one I'm currently doing is a $1,200 challenge, and it's for $20 each slot. So I don't know, we'll see, but I might just switch everything over to this one here. We'll see. I'll think about it. And oh, look, I've got some goodies. Oh, this is so cute. Look at the little stars. Oh, I love this. Thank you for supporting my small business. Oh, this is so cute. I think it says Rip Cure Surf Company. I'm not sure, but established in 69. Quality surf products. 69, guys. That's the year I was born. Shh. But don't tell nobody. Even though it's no secret. I said from the very beginning, I'm a 53-year-old grandmother of 5. And you guys know that they're my pride and joy. So, oh, I love all this glitter. Okay, so let's put this to the side. And let's get to opening this one. This one here is from the Thrifty Sew Shopped. And she actually has a YouTube channel as well. I don't know. Maybe I can cut. Let's see. Nah, I don't want to chance it. I was hoping I can cut the tape with this, but no. Here we go. Thank you for your order. Look how cute. Your order helps support my family. You are appreciated beyond measure. That is so pretty. You know what? I tell you, Maria, this is all I had to do. This is all I had to do was pull this up. And I would have got open. And And I just wasted a couple seconds of your life doing it both ways because it was already open from here. Boy, we've got a lot of stuff here. Let me move this stuff out the way. Now I'm going to leave the stars and the moons there. All right, where do we start? Guys, I am really, you know what? I know where we're going to start. We're going to start by getting our money, because my plan was to do my challenges once I receive this. And since I have them, we're going to fill our savings challenge envelopes, and then we're going to complete this. So we have 220 left over, I believe. So that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And let's see. This week in my regular savings challenge binder, I was going to put, guys, guess what? We're going to finish this one. Yay. I was going to put $20 in here, and we will now have $75 in my self-care savings challenge, which means I'm going to be switching this out and putting it into my self-care binder. So let's just count: 20, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Yes, I did it. I actually saved $75 for myself. And we'll just, you know what? I'm actually not going to color these all in right now since this challenge is actually done. I would just set this to the side. But yes, we have $75, and because we have my new wallet, I am going to take this envelope out of here because we no longer need it. So let's take this out of here. And now we have vacation, which we're not going to be stuffing this week. Christmas. Now that I have that new savings challenge, I'm wondering if I should keep this here or if I should switch this out and use the Christmas envelope. I'm not sure yet. So for now, we're just going to stuff. Let's see, we have $80 here. We're going to add $100. The reason I'm doing $100 is because I started late. So we have to catch up and get some money in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So as of right now, we have $180. 1, 50, 70, and 10 is 80. So yeah, I'll figure out what I'm going to do, if I'm going to actually take this money and put it on the next savings challenge, or I might just hold off and save that one for next year. We'll see. Emergency fund. Guys, look. It's a prop $1,000 bill. I did it. I finally got to use this. I have $1,000 in the bank now for my emergency fund. And today we're going to add another $25. So let's see, we have the 20 and 5 ones. So now we have 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, $50 in our savings challenge. I'm sorry, I don't have $50. I have $1,050 in our emergency fund. Okay, and I think that's it for today. We already filled this up when we unstuffed our cash envelopes. So that's going to be it for today in our savings challenge. So let's get back to opening this package here. I don't even know where to start. Let's see. We're going to save this one for later. Okay, look at this, guys. Isn't this cute? So this here comes with an envelope that you could order and, you know, add to your order. And she makes matching envelopes for each savings challenge. Or you could have just gotten it as is. Instead of getting the actual envelope, I got the insert because I have a lot of empty envelopes here. So let me find. Here we go. Sweet shop. Okay. So this is an insert. And I'm just going to put it inside an envelope that I already have. And we're going to be playing this fun game. Now, I haven't decided yet how much each item is going to be worth. But you know what? Let's do it together. Let's see. You know what? Why don't we keep it simple? And we'll do $1 fruit slices. Let's do $2 chocolate. $3 for the gummy bears. And I'm just going to do $1 and $2 for these two. And the reason for that is because the way this game works, you know what, we're gonna actually do it now because I have a couple extra dollars to use for these challenges. So you spin this, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it's on the one. So it landed, see, on the one, which is fruit slices. So now what you do is you spin it again and you multiply. Oops, sorry for that. You want to multiply whatever number you get by the price of each fruit slice, which is $1. So let's see. Of course, I would get a 5. So fruit slices is $1 and it landed on 5. So we have $5 that we're going to put into the envelope for the sweet shop. Awesome. I'm going to have fun with this one. So we're going to put this one to the side. And we are going to do this one here. Now this savings challenge here, I love these. They're all so colorful and pretty. This one is Know Your Worth. Scratch each affirmation and say it aloud. Then save the amount because you are worthy. Love who you are. And this one is a total of $70. And this one also comes with an insert, or like I said, you had the option to pick an envelope. And it says Know Your Worth. So let me go over here and look what I have. I get to finally use it. So let's scratch this off. And see what it says, and then we will see what amount I have to put for this one. Actually, this makes it really easy. I just don't want to bump the camera and have it moving around. So, and if it is, I'm sorry, guys. It sure is. Okay. So the affirmation for today is I am important, and it's $10, which we do have right here. And here is the insert for my envelope. I love it. So $10 is going to go with this one here, and we're going to set this one to the side. This is, you know, one thing I like about her challenges is that they are so beautiful and so colorful. Look at this. And we all need a positive word every day if possible, because, you know, this world we live in. Is so much negativity that surrounds us. All right, so oh no, she sent me a sticker and I dropped it, guys. Give me a second. Find your happily ever after. Ain't that the truth? This is beautiful. And now we have the really, guys, there was another sticker and I dropped that as well. Give me a second. Oh, look how cute. That is so cute. All right, I think we're okay now. So, oh, this is a freebie. Saving is hot. And look, you can pick whatever amount you want for each son. That is so cute. So we're going to set that aside because we're definitely going to be using that. And for this challenge here, again, another colorful challenge. Look how nice. And it has a bonus card. So for this one here, I have an insert as well. And we have some really cute, colorful dice. So what you do is you pick the color that you want to use. So I'm not gonna, just gonna pick purple. And it just happened purple's on top. So let's move these out of the way. And let's roll the dice. It was just sticking to my hand. 1. So where is my nifty little scratcher? We're going to scratch off number 1. And we have $2. Unfortunately, I don't have $2. Give me a second while I get some change. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, I have some change. Let me get some of this stuff out the way. All right, so I owe this one $2. And you know what? Let's try one more. Let's go with yellow since it's right on top. And here is the dice. Let's see. 6. So we're going to scratch off number 6. And that one is $1. Okay, so you get the idea. I love these. This is so nice, and they're so, like I said, they're so well made. They're all laminated. So we have $2 and $1 for the purple one. All right, these are going to be lots of fun. And like I said, she also included a bonus one. All right, so we're going to put these here and my dice. I do, like I said, have some envelopes for all of these, so I'll set them up soon as I'm done. Alrighty, and the last one that we have is very, very special to me. I know I'm new here, and a lot of you may not know this, but unfortunately, 4.5 years ago, my one and only son was murdered. He was 30 years old and a father of my 3 oldest grandchildren. And this year, November 29th, would have been his 35th birthday. And so what I wanted to do in his honor, because honestly, you know, grief is something that we have no control over, and some of us deal with it better than others, and some of us never recover from such a tragedy. But this is the first year that I wanted to do something special in honor for my son. And I wanted to include his children and, of course, his niece and nephew, because they were also very, very close to their tío, which is uncle. So I came up with the idea, that I wanted to do something nice. And the first thing I did was I said, you know what? I'm going to make this easy for me by making it not necessarily fun, but by doing something that'll distract my mind a little bit from that moment, what happened. So I ended up searching for any scratch offs or anything in memory of an individual, loved one, and this here came up, birthday angel. And in the back, it has the angel wings and the halo, and you can actually set an amount. So I thought this was perfect. It was perfect for what I had in mind. Now, if I may share with you guys what I have in mind for November 29th, like I said, my son's 35th birthday, is I want to take his children and niece and nephew out to eat. Now, in honor of their father and uncle and what would have been his 35 years of life, what I want to do is set aside, I'm thinking 3 envelopes, getting a nice card, or even having the kids, since they all like to draw and color, make up a card and put in their own words, in memory of my dad, in memory of my uncle. We would like to share this blessing with you. Now, my son was the type of person that gave everything he had to anybody if they asked for it. Like, if he had food and someone asked him for food, it could be his first meal of the day, and he would give them what he had. If someone was in the corner asking for $2, $3, a dollar, he would take his last and give it to that person. And I want to pay it forward in his honor and his memory. So we want to do for at least 2 or 3 families that may be at the restaurant. And I'm going to let the kids pick the restaurant, because I definitely want this to be something that they partake in. And we will hand out the cards with the $35 to help them pay for their dinner, or, whatever they want. But it will be in honor of my son. So this is going to help me save for that occasion, because we're budgeting, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to save the money, not only for their dinner, but for the $35 that I will be putting in each one of the envelopes. So I believe this one here, if I'm not mistaken, you can save up to $250 on this side. And of course, on this side here, you can fill it out with whatever denomination you want. So let's start today by scratching a couple of these off so we can get started. So let me just randomly pick one and see what we have. Okay, since we're going to do a few of them, let me get my calculator so I can keep track. If I can find it. All right, so we have $6 for this one. All right, plus $2. Let's see, why don't we do, since the amounts seem to be pretty low, why don't we do one in each row so we can put this money away. And like I said, it's been 4.5 years and I'm still not okay. I don't think I'll ever be okay with the loss of my son, but it is actually, I've always known that I wanted to do something special in his honor. I just could never bring myself to do it. He passed June 1st, 2019. And every year I say, well, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that in his honor. And I just could not bring myself to it because, with such a heavy heart, I could barely get out of bed. So you can just imagine me trying to plan something special or, you know, do anything. But at this point, I just want to celebrate him, celebrate his life, you know, because he deserves it. And what a better way than to pay it forward and give someone else the gift that I know he would have been doing on a daily anyway. All right, we have another $4. Let's see what we have here. We have $1 here. And $5. Okay, so that is, let's see, make sure 10, 16, 17, 22. Yep, $22 that we are going to start off with for our birthday angel. And look how beautiful. She didn't have an insert for this one, but I did reach out to her and ask her if she could make me one. And let me tell you, she was the best. So Thrifty I don't know. Thrifty Sewist Shop. And she also has a YouTube channel. And right here is her Instagram handle. But I'll make sure to put all her information in the description box. Because, like I said, these are beautiful. And this is something that there was another thing when I looked up the in memory of. There was one other thing that came up, but this one here really caught my attention because it said birthday angel, and that's exactly what I was looking. So it was meant for me to find her page. Not only was it meant for me to find her Etsy shop page, but I also was able to pick up all these beautiful scratch offs that I will be using in the near future. So that's $22 that we will be adding to this one here. And you will be seeing a lot of this one because I will definitely be working on this one every chance I get. So now let's see. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35. And this $35 is actually going to go into our $500 savings challenge, which I did not fill out earlier. So currently we have $50 here, and let's see which one. Look, I'm ready to scratch off some more. Let's see. All right, so why don't we do $30 and the 5. Simple enough. Now I can't wait to get this one finished, because this one, once it's completed, it's going directly towards any remaining debt that I have. So we now have 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, $85 in our $500 savings challenge. All right. So, as you can all imagine, my positive message for you all is that you love one another and that you don't take life for granted. You never, absolutely never know when it will be the last moment that you speak to somebody. I spoke to my son every single day, and I would never, ever, ever would have imagined having to live life without my firstborn and only son. So you guys, I'm sure now understand why it is that I adore my grandkids. My grandchildren come before anybody because they are, especially the three oldest ones, they are a part of him. And the funny thing is that each one of them has something about them that reminds me of their dad. His oldest daughter looks exactly like him. Like, she is a female version of my son. My middle grandson, he's smart, and he's very, he went through a stage where he was, rapping music lyrics. He's very smart. He likes to write things down. And that's his father. That's how his father was. And my youngest, I say he's my little comedian. Well, guess what? At his age, my son was the same way. He would always get in trouble in school for being a comedian, for always, making people laugh, disrupting the teacher, not in a disrespectful way, but just thinking that everything was funny. So yes, I adore my children, my grandchildren. I, love them to death. And another tip I have for each and every single one of you: take pictures, take videos. Any opportunity you have, take the picture. Because that's one thing about my son. My son would always take pictures. Whenever him and I were together, it didn't matter what the occasion was. He'd always call me over and say, "Hey, Mom, come, take a picture with me." He was the same way with his aunt, his sister, his kids. He was always taking videos, and even videos of himself. And some of those pictures, some of the moments that he captured have literally become my lifeline, because they tell a story. And not that I will ever forget my son, but having these pictures is something I can touch, I can feel. And I see his smile. And in the videos, to hear his voice, to hear him laugh, oh, it's a blessing. It really is. So take those pictures, save those memories. And for you out there who don't like to take pictures, do me a favor. Take the picture. Because one day it may be all that someone has left. And on that note, thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider doing so. Leave me a comment, and I will be sure to reply back. Have a great day.